shit, yeah, they breath stank. Walk up in the club, dripping like I'm fresh paint.
What's good, fight fans? It's another great day when you love MMA. Welcome back to Mad Maddie's Fight Corner, episode 2. Yeah, coming to you live from Vancouver, Washington. We're doing it big out here. We got a nice event coming up this weekend. April 10th, Saturday. Marvin Vittori versus Kevin Holland. Kevin Holland stepping in on 2-week notice to take this fight. Gotta respect that. You gotta love it. It's free on ESPN Plus. If you have ESPN Plus, then you can clearly watch the fight for free. But if not, subscribe because it's worth it. But let's get right into it, man. I think this is going to be a great fight. Marvin Vittori was originally going to set up to fight Darren Till, who had to step out due to a broken collarbone. So Kevin Holland decided, F it, I'm going to step right in here. I'm going to take this on 2-week notice. I'm going to try and get a W in here. Got to respect that, man, but I don't think that's a smart move. Marvin Vittori is a tough dude, and he's had a full training camp. This guy's been preparing for a Darren Till fight, which is no joke either. And Darren Till is a ranked opponent, so his mindset coming into this has to be sharp. You know what I mean? I'm talking about Marvin Vittori. His mindset is probably really sharp. He's very, very prepared for this fight. I love Kevin Holland to death, but you got to understand, man, like, it's 2-week notice. You're taking on high-level competition. I'm just worried that he's not prepared enough for this fight. Judging off of his fight with Derek Brunson, it was a hard fight. Brunson clearly controlled most of the aspects. It was kind of boring, I'm not going to lie to you. But Brunson did what he had to win. That's a veteran move. So you have to tip your hat off to that because he knew that Kevin Holland was playing games. He knew that he could take him down, and he knew that Kevin Holland wasn't battling for position. He was comfortable laying there, talking to him, talking to Joe Rogan, talking to the dude sweeping the freaking floors in the back. He was talking to everybody, not really focused on jiu-jitsu and sweeps and, you know, taking his back or getting off of his back or doing anything to get near the fence to get up. He wasn't doing any of that. I'm assuming he was thinking that, you know, Brunson's getting me down. He's laying in my guard. He's not really hitting me. This guy's freaking boring. Joe Rogan's bored. The refs are bored. The judges are probably bored. So I'm just going to lay here and make it interesting. I'm going to just talk to Khabib. I'm going to talk to everybody except my corner because, you know, I hang out with them all the time. But, yeah, man, you know, he didn't take it serious enough for me. Like, I love the dude, and I like when he fights, you know, nose down and he starts really digging in. That dude can crack. I'm getting concerned now at a high level that he's going to struggle against people who have a good grappling, you know, game. Like, anyway, clinch, takedowns, any of that. I think that's going to be a problem for him. You know, he just said in an Ariel Helwani interview recently that he's, you know, I tested myself out to see if I was ready for a fight. You know, did 5 rounds of hitting mitts. I don't do no wrestling. I don't know if he was joking or being serious, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't do any wrestling, judging off of the Derek Brunson fight. So I'm saying, like, that's not a good sign if you're a Holland fan. Holland does have the height advantage. He's 6'3", 81-inch reach. So he has that, and he's going to be able to stay on the outside. He probably has the better striking. But what Vittori has in his back pocket is he's durable, he can go the distance, and he's taking damage. He's also faced Israel Adesanya. Before Izzy was the champ, they met in a 3-round fight. It was a split decision win for Adesanya. If I'm Vittori, you know, looking at it now, I'm like, man, I went 3 rounds with this dude and lost by split decision. That's in my back pocket now. I know that I can hang with the champion. So, you know, that plays into somebody's mind when they're getting motivated for a fight. You know, they know what's up. They know that, okay, this guy's a champ now. You know, if I need to grind down, I need to buckle down, I need to start getting these W's, and I'm going to be facing this guy again. That's what most people would think, I would imagine, if you're in that position. That was a long time ago, granted, and he's had some tough fights in between that, but he's also, you know, his last fight against Hermanson, he did a great job, or Hermanson, whatever the hell his name is. That was a good fight, both sides, but he dominated for the most part in my eyes. So I don't think Kevin Holland's going to fare well in this fight. I think what's going to happen is it's going to be a 3-round decision for Vittori. If I had to put cash versus trash, I'm throwing Holland in the trash. I'm putting my money on Vittori because I think Vittori is going to get the W. I think his training camp is going to help the situation because he's already prepared for a tough dude. So Kevin Holland's a tough dude as well, but I think Darren Till, you know, at the moment there's more that you need to be ready for with that guy. So I feel that preparation is going to make this an even easier fight for Vittori. Where I see it coming down to a decision is because I know Kevin Holland's he's not just a little punk and going to go out there and lose. He's going to fight his ass off. Even if he gets taken down, he might just lay there, but, you know, we'll see if he can pass, Vittori can pass his guard. We'll see what he does and if he's changed up any levels of his ground game to prepare for this fight. I don't think he has. So that's, once again, I'm putting my money in Vittori because, dude, the guy's durable, man. He goes 3 rounds often. He can go 5 rounds. Like, it's proven. He's done that. And he's done it, like, you know, swinging and doing the whole MMA thing. Ground, stand up, clinch, all that stuff. So if you're throwing knees, elbows, toes, and all that, yeah, man, I have to go for this guy. I think he's tough. I think the fact that he's faced the champ and Holland's coming off a 2-week notice where I don't know how hard he was training, and he's coming off a loss. I don't think he can take criticism well, so I don't know how strong his mindset is. You know, he seemed like he wears the turtle shell well, and he can deflect all of this negativity that was coming to him after that fight. But even towards, you know, he cracked that eventually and be like, you know, I don't get why everybody's like talking about this. You know, it was my decision, whatever. They love me when they love me. Yeah, that's how it goes, man. But professionals always win. You have to win to be good in this sport. If people want to talk about you talking, yeah, you'll be known on YouTube forever, man. Like, you'll be like a highlight reel. But the guy's got talent. We want to see him push this farther. And if he just got up, it would have been a different fight. All he had to do was get up. I just don't understand. Maybe he couldn't. That's the thing. Maybe he couldn't. And that's even more reason why I'm going for Vittori. I'm not saying Vittori's going to win by a landslide, but I think he's going to be able to avoid damage. And even if he gets hit, I think he'll eat it. I think his shots are going to hurt Holland in the late second, third round. His shots are going to be more heavy. His form is going to be better. I just don't see it happening for Holland, man. Like, I love the dude. I think he's a great fighter. Much respect to him for taking this on short notice, but it's also a big mistake. That's how I feel about it. If you had to put cash down on the table, who you going for? Marvin Vittori, straight up. You heard it here first from Mad Matty, so that's what's up. All right, moving right along, man. We got another big one coming up on April 17th from Atlanta, Georgia. You already know who I'm going to say. Jake Paul versus Ben Askren. Dude, I can't wait to see this fight. I hope and I pray that Ben Askren will knock Jake Paul out and put him away for good. I'm sick of seeing this dude. The fact that he really believes that he is a Mayweather-level boxer is unbelievable, and, like, it's disrespectful to boxing. Like he says he loves boxing and all this. Well, you would know better than to compare yourself, which is basically fighting 2 amateurs, to a guy who has destroyed every boxer he's ever faced. Like, the guy's 50, you know. Like, it's just, it pisses me off. I just can't even take it serious. But I'm gonna tune in and I'm gonna watch it because I have to see it. Don't lie, you guys are too. Or you're gonna stream it off one of your friends. Let's be real here. I don't know. That's why I want to watch it, because Jake Paul knocked out Nate Robinson. I know what you're thinking. He's a basketball player, dude. Like, he's never fought. He still got knocked out. A fight's a fight, all right? They signed a contract. They stepped in the ring. That dude agreed to it. He was fully down. With that being said, Ben Askren is no joke. People just laugh at this guy because he's the highlight reel of Jorge Masvidal, and he's the UFC record of the fastest knockout by flying knee. Yeah, big deal, dude. Shit happens. But let's be real here. He can fight. He is a fighter. He's prepared for UFC fighters. He's prepared with 4-ounce gloves. He's been sparring dudes for years. So the guy knows what he's doing, and it's not like he wasn't successful when he was fighting MMA. He beat Robbie Lawler. Whether people like that or not, it happened. He got dumped on his head and knocked out and then pounded, rained on, came back, put him in a bulldog choke, and won the fight. You got to respect that. And I was going for Lawler, but I'm just saying, you have to respect that. That's a true warrior. He took punishment, came back, and delivered. Jake Paul, I've never seen get hit hard. I don't even think the dudes he was fighting could hit him as hard as like any of these guys could. Where I think he's going to run into trouble, fight fan just watching this, chilling, I think Ben Askren's going to clinch him up the entire fight. He's going to make his arms heavy. The dude's going to be whiffing, just missing punches. And Askren's probably going to connect on just a lucky haymaker. Like just remember when Khabib fought McGregor and he just ripped that overhand out of nowhere? I think that's how Ben Askren is going to knock Jake Paul out late in the fight. I think Jake Paul's going to come out swinging. Askren's going to eat it. Jake Paul's going to get demoralized. He's not going to know what to do because I don't think he's ever been in adversity in probably his whole life. So he's going to be like, what the fuck? I can't knock out this grandma. And he's just going to be tripping like, dude, I can't put this guy away. That's going to break him down over 3-4 rounds. Askren's going to gain momentum because he's going to be like, what? I can't believe this guy can't knock me out. And he's just going to start ripping. What I hope happens is when he goes to the clinch is that he works the body heavily in the first couple rounds. I don't know how good of a boxer Ben Askren is, but he's an athlete and he's smart. So assuming that he's going to catch on quickly, I think he's going to tie up And, you know, I would just fucking wrestle the guy as much as you could, really. I would just, you know what I mean? Who cares? I would go for a damn takedown. It's Jake Paul, bro. Like, nobody's going to worry about that. Like, you know what I mean? What's he going to do? Get mad? They're going to minus a point? Big deal. He's going to get pissed off. It's going to mess with his head. I feel like that's what's really going to happen. It's going to be some weird thing. I think when Jake Paul loses that there's going to be a big brawl. This is just my imagination running here, so bear with me. But you never know, dude. This is a YouTuber. He's not an actual fighter. He doesn't respect fighting like how he even says he does. He might love it, but if you respect it, you understand, bro. Like, you know, that there's levels to this game. So he chose Ben Askren as a easy opponent. If I'm gonna go cash versus trash, I'm definitely throwing Jake Paul in the trash real quick, and I'm putting my money down on Ben Askren because I think he's gonna get a KO victory. KO. Mark my words. You heard it here from Mad Matty first. Thanks for tuning in. I'll be back with another episode. Hit me with a like and subscribe, baby. Let's get this going. 808 in the background all